Of all the characters I expected to see in Tekken 8, like, again, these are just not two that I would have thought to see. But people are just, y'all brains is just, I mean, let me just play the clip, bro. Oh, so I really wanted that part too, huh? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best. And first things first, I gotta go ahead and thank y'all, man. I gotta thank y'all for all the crazy love y'all showed on part 1 of the custom characters video for Tekken 8. Last week I dropped a video where I went through my Twitter replies and everything like that and showed you guys a bunch of custom characters that other people have made in Tekken 8, and there was a lot of like anime references, characters from other video games, and just a lot of stuff that was made. We even saw Cisco and Frank Ocean, people I did not expect to see in that video. But nevertheless, I said if y'all got like, it was like 2,000, 2,500 likes on a video, that I would do a part 2. Well, that video is over 60,000 views and has like 4,000 likes now. So safe to say y'all want to see more. So that's exactly what we're going to do here today. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, here's the only thing, right? In that last video, there's a ton of them that replied to the original tweet that I didn't get to, okay? Then I got even more replies to this tweet, a reply to my own reply, a bunch of DMs, messages, tweets, reply, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to get through. So if I don't show yours in this video, I do apologize. It's nothing personal. However, with that being said, if y'all want to see a part 3, I got a little bit of a proposition for you, a little bit of a deal, you know what I'm saying? 2,500 likes on this video, we go ahead and get it popping with the part 3 as well. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. Also, real quick, this is how we're going to get it cracking. Assuming y'all get this video to 2,500 likes and we follow this up with a part 3, what I want all of you wonderful people out there is to send me your creations on Twitter with the hashtag Tekken8CC. If you made a custom character that didn't show up in this video or the last video, or you just seen this for the first time, you want to join in on the fun, send me your creations on Twitter with the hashtag Tekken8CC, and that's going to be the best way to make sure that I see it and get to show it off in one of these videos. That being said, let's go ahead and get into it. We already wasted enough time. First things first, from Shiro, we got Goku and Vegeta, which I might have already seen in the video that I did with Afro. I made my own Goku and Vegeta look very similar to this. I use a slightly different shade of blue for the hair, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? And then we have, yo, Android 18. I didn't think of turning her into Android 18. No, that's kind of fire. Nina as Android 18. I like that a lot. Okay, the Terry Bogard. A lot of people was on my case, by the way, for not knowing who Ada Wong is. Look, man, I told y'all this before, and I'll tell you again, I'm not as big of a gamer as some of y'all would probably think. It's a lot of games and franchises I've never played. I've never played a Devil May Cry game. I've never played a Resident Evil game. I've played one Call of Duty game in my life ever. I don't play a very large variety of games. I be playing fighting games, anime games, RPGs. That's mainly what I do, okay? It's some other little random ones here and there. Like I play a lot of 2K. You know what I'm saying? I really like Need for Speed. But for the most part, it's a lot of really big mainstream popular series I ain't ever touched. So if I don't recognize somebody, it is what it is. Anyway, but that being said, we also got, ooh, that's kind of clean. Wait a minute, the Edward Elric? Is that Leo? I might have to go play the Leo because this is kind of slick with it. Smooth might have to rob that. Somebody's going to be added to the bookmarks. And then he made Maximilian. Big shout out Maximilian, dude. One of the dopest creators that we have out there on the platform, especially when it comes to fighting games. One of my personal favorite YouTubers and streamers. Hey, yo, Max. One day, you and I, man, we're going to collaborate on something. I know you don't know who I am, but one of these days, bro, we gonna lock in, you feel me? Hopefully. Anyway, next up from Angelo King, we have Eden. He turned Steve into Eden Yeager. And then we also have Steve as Gojo. I'm sure I'm going to see more Gojo. Kuma as Gojo. Nah, what, isn't there a Panda in Jujutsu Kaisen? We have Panda as a character. I'm surprised, just like as a joke, no one just put like a wristband or armband on Panda and said, look, it's Panda from JJK. Would have been a funny little little keck, little bit of a meme. Look what we got here. We got Makima from Chainsaw Man looking clean. We got Maki as well from JJK. The homie made Yujiro from Baki. And then we have Bambietta from Bleach, which was a random one that I wouldn't have expected, but it's, you know what I'm saying? She need the hat though. You missing the hat. I'm pretty sure they have a hat that's similar to hers too. You gotta get the cap. Okay, I don't like Lars at all, but that's supposed to be Sasuke, right? I kind of rock with that just a tiny little bit. The white and the purple is clean on. He got the waistband. You made him look a little bit cooler, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, we got Kyo from King of Fighters. I see it. Might got to tweak the color of the jeans just a tiny little bit, but I'm rocking with it. Another one from Shiro, and I know he mains Raven, so he's got another Killer Bee. We've seen a few of those in the last video. I can't believe I didn't think of this myself. And then we also have Blaze. Shout out Wesley Snipes. You see it. Ooh, yeah, this one, I got a little special place in my heart for this one. Hibana is my favorite character from Fire Force. That's you know what I'm saying, that baby girl right there. So I'm digging that. A lot. Yes, sir. Okay, then we got Joker from Persona 5 over Lee, and then we have Claudio dressed up as Gojo. I knew I was gonna see a lot more Gojos here today, so no surprise there. What are we doing? We've lost the plot. We've lost the plot. Why would you even, like, what would possess you to want to recreate? Whatever, man. We got Majima, which is that's pretty spot on. That's actually pretty spot on. That's pretty damn good. I ain't gonna hide you. I didn't even think to turn Hwadong into Eren because he got the hair tied back like Eren later on in the series. That's kind of clean. And then we have Red Hood. I'm not a big comics guy, but I know that he was in Injustice 2, I'm pretty sure, as a DLC character, and that's about the extent of my knowledge, but it's pretty clean. Okay, now this one's pretty dope. I just seen it before I clicked on it, and you see it in the words up there, but he made Jin into Beast Gohan, which I did myself in my video that I made with Afro. If y'all didn't see it, it'll probably be linked in the description or as a card at the end of this video, where I had Goku and Vegeta fight, and at the very end of that video, Beast Gohan made an appearance. Looked pretty similar. However, this next one I hadn't seen, I didn't think of, but it's pretty damn clean. My boy got Android 17. I think that's Lee based on the stance. He turned Lee in Android 17. I ain't gonna hold you. You kind of snapped. The hair ain't quite long enough, but it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. Then we have one from Guild Chief. It says, all right, put me in the next video. If you can't tell who they are, then I failed. First one is so obvious it's funny and not funny at the same time. Seen a lot of Luffy going around, so this one doesn't surprise me. Although that being said, like I said, I'm not the most pop cultural like informed dude when it comes to other games. So if me not getting your reference, okay, that's JOTARO. That's actually pretty damn good. That's JOTARO KUJO from JoJo Part 3, and I guess technically other parts as well. But you know what I'm saying? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And that's supposed to be. Oh man, I feel like I should know this one, but it's not ringing any bells right now. Is that Gon? Is that supposed to be Gon? I think that's supposed to be Gon from Hunter x Hunter. I'm not sure though. That's all I can think of right now. But if it was Gon, the shirt should probably be white. But I see he's even got like the little green highlights in the hair. I think that's supposed to be Gon Freaks. And maybe he made this red because it's like the red stripe that goes down like Gon's jacket, like on the zipper. I don't know. I think that. Let me know if I'm wrong. And then this one, yeah, no, that's Killua. That for sure. That's Gon, and that's supposed to be Killua. I like it. Ooh, hold up, homie made Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop. That's kind of gas. I'm gonna have to steal that. He made over Azusanda too, which is one of the main characters I've been playing lately. I'm still undecided on who my actual primary character is. I have 3 characters at Mighty Ruler, as you guys know, because I've been working on all 3 between Victor, Azusanda, and Hwadong, and I haven't decided who my main is, but I'm yoinking that for sure. Ooh, okay. I see you kind of snap with the Sakura and the Sarada. I don't know if this is supposed to be like the newer like Sarada after the time skip or what, but I dig it. Oh, that's tough. He turned Dragunov into Alucard. Yeah, that's kind of clean. I ain't gonna lie. Although I'll admit, I ain't seen Hellsing. I've known about it for a very, very, very long time. It's one of them series I always meant to get around to, and to this day, I've never sat down and actually watched it, but I know Alucard when I see Alucard, and that's Alucard. This one is cool. He made a Carl Weathers tribute, who actually just passed away a week before this tweet was made. So about 2 weeks ago now, he passed away earlier this month. So may he rest in peace, but that's a dope tribute to him. He was in Predator and like the Rocky movies and stuff, if y'all not familiar with who he is. Looks like we got Joseph Joestar and then another Gojo, no surprise there. And you had the audacity to turn her into Vegito. I just gotta very quickly, I'm just gonna go ahead and, ooh, martial laws, Liu Kang is kind of, wait a minute, the MK cross Tekken? I didn't see that coming. And it makes sense too, but I never would have thought to do that. Low key, I have to yoink that one for myself. Some of these are like ones that like, even if I don't play the character, they might make an appearance in some sort of video or something like that. Or if I do ever try them out, I just might want to steal that. Then we got Tifa and Bayonetta, bro. This Zafina Bayonetta is stupid clean. I've seen a lot of Tifas, but I have not seen a lot of Bayonettas. I think I did see one before. And was it in the last video? I can't even remember, but that's with the wings and everything, bro. That's tough. And this last one's not a custom character, but I guess this person ran into me while I was online and they caught hands. It'd be like that. I was just saying to be doing that to folks. Yo, this is clean. Homie made the OG Pokemon trio. You got Misty out here looking clean. Brock and Ash. The Ash Ketchum. I think we saw an Ash Ketchum in the last video, but it's still pretty dope. All right, this one right here. I wasn't the biggest fan of ReZero, okay? Not that I thought it was bad. I just didn't love it as much as most people seem to, but you kind of snapped on the rim. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie. You kind of did your thing on this one. Oh, yo, this is smooth. Turned him into Cyclops. Yo, that's kind of clean. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't know they had that type of, how did you create the visor? Is this lead? Is that, no, because that's, I don't know. How did you recreate that? I never would have thought. He might have, oh, you know what he did? He took the headband, turned it yellow, then took one of the other accessories and just put it over his face. That's mad creative. Okay. All right. You got me. I don't like Lars at all. Okay. Lars is one of my least favorite characters in Tekken. I think he's incredibly corny, really lame. Okay. If somebody had ever managed to turn Lars into something kind of cool, it was right here, right now. You kind of snapped. I'm not gonna lie. This is tough. I'm mad. I gotta give props to Lars but come on, son. You turned him into Bardock. I got to steal it. Give me that. Oh, it looks like this dude sent me a few, and he also made Terry Bogard. He made Cody. He turned Paul into Guile. I think Jam Cross had one like that. He made Rock Howard. Wait, who did he turn into Heihachi? Oh, he turned Kaz into Heihachi. That's funny. You know, this AJ dude sent in a lot of them. He's also got Winnie the Pooh. He's got Goku, Iori from KOF, I believe. Ash as well. K, Tien. Yo, the Tien one is kind of sick. I hadn't seen anybody make Tien. I assume that this accessory is just like part of this like wrap or something. I don't know why else you'd have that there, but the Tien one's kind of creative. I didn't see anybody else do something like that. Okay, so quickly, I want to go through my bookmarks and show you guys some ones that I just randomly saw on Twitter. These aren't people who necessarily replied to me, but I either saw these show up on my timeline or whatever. And one of them is, look, I don't know how many of y'all have seen Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Pretty good anime. Highly recommend. This is gas. Rana as Lucy. Yeah, Sherwin, you snap, bro. You snap. Okay, this one right here is insane. This is insane. Shout out to Sani KUJO, okay? I saw this show up on the timeline. Homie made Yoshimitsu into Frieza, Cell, and Kid Buu. And yo, like I said, some of y'all get mad creative with these. Some of y'all get really creative with these. Oh, actually, you know what I just remembered, by the way? So it's interesting to me to see the types of things people create with the customization options that are in Tekken, because I've seen a lot of you guys complimenting the customization. I personally feel like it could be a lot better, but I just think you guys in the community are so creative that y'all come up with some really dope stuff. But I also saw something. Let me see if I can go actually find it real quick. All right, so right here I found it. Let's move over to my other monitor real quick, and we have this update that's actually in the game that tells us that some point in the near future there's going to be a content update that's going to include a brand new feature called the Tekken Shop. Now, I don't think we have a whole lot of information on what the Tekken Shop is really going to include, and I don't know about you guys, but if this includes like new costumes for characters, especially if it's like legacy costumes or like new pieces that we can buy to customize our characters and everything like that, I'm all over that. I'm in there. Whether it's in-game currency or real life currency, I'm down for it. I'm going to assume that this is going to be like you have to pay real life money for it, because otherwise why wouldn't it just go to the custom character shop that already exists if it was going to be in-game currency? But I don't know. I guess time will tell. I'm going to look around and see if I can find more information about this, but I just thought I would throw that in real quick while we're doing that, because I just remembered that was the thing that I saw earlier. All right, are y'all ready for this? Y'all not ready for this. Are y'all ready for this? You're not ready for this. This is Paul, right? I'm sure some of y'all can recognize this is about to be Paul's intro. You're not prepared for what you about to see Paul look like. This nigga turned Paul into Johnny fucking Bravo, dog. You know, hey there, pretty mama. Do the funky monkey, that Johnny Bravo. Like, what are we doing? All right, then we got No Hero Joe, who replied to me with some really dope ones. We have Travis Touchdown. We have Paul as All Might, which like that's yeah, bro. Like that's really good. That's really good, bro. That might have to be the thumbnail for this. I'm gonna have to recreate that and turn that into the thumbnail for this one, because that's insane. And then turning Kanzi into All for One, and then Oscar Asakura. Yeah. And then Lily as Ino. Like I said, y'all are so creative. Y'all are way more creative than I could ever be. Like the customization options that are in Tekken, like I don't even think they're all that amazing. I just think y'all are just that creative. Oh, and this one right here, turning June into Inuyasha. What do you mean? Snapped. Oh, and then we got Xiaoyu as Usagi. Sailor Moon, pretty soldier Sailor Moon. Put some respect on her name, boy. What you talking about? Oh, and then this one was kind of funny. They turned Paul into adult Gon. I just thought that was really dope. Oh, and this one right here was crazy. Turned Lily into Misa Amane, bro. What is you talking about? This goes so stupid. What do you mean? I genuinely be getting hype over some of the customs that people make in this game, which is why like I need even more options. I need more costumes. I need more custom pieces for these characters, whether it's in-game currency, real life currency. I'll pay it. I need the DLC because people create some really dope stuff, and I want to see a lot more of it. Son, like, who thinks it is? They turned Lars into Goku and then turned Jack into Android 16. Must destroy Son Goku. I think this one comes from Rufamanga, right? I seen this on the timeline. Like, come on, son. How do people come up with stuff like this? Oh, and this one actually made an appearance in like my previous ranked video, or the one before that. I fought a Jack 8 player who had this exact same custom. Optimus Prime, yeah, that's really clean. I ain't gonna cap. I'm pretty sure I lost to that player as well. I remember correct. Jack kind of been giving me a hard time. It's just all plus frames and throws. I don't really know what to do. Maybe I gotta crouch more. I don't know. But regardless, yeah, this is tough. This is way too tough. If you haven't seen this already, you're not prepared for what you're about to witness, bro. Of all the characters I expected to see in Tekken 8, like, again, these are just not two that I would have thought to see, but people are just, y'all brains is just, let me just play the clip, bro. There's just no way. There's just no way. What do you mean you made Sonic and Shadow? Yeah, that's insane. Okay, so now I'm back under my original tweet, looking at the replies that I missed from last time, as well as the newer ones that people have added. Looks like we have another Blade for Raven. We have Kazuya as Phoenix Wright. What is this? Yo. That's insane. That's really good. They could make Granddad from the Boondocks. Anyway, this is tough. The people who making like Power Rangers and stuff like that, Eva units and like Gundams and everything like that, those ones are really, really dope to me. He made the Red Ranger as well as Miguel. I guess it's supposed to be Miguel from Tekken 7, and then Biken. We saw a Biken one last time as well. But the Red Ranger one's the toughest one out of these three to me. Yo, turning Hwadong into Naruto's kind of clean, not gonna lie. The people who are also taking like Hwadong's Tekken 7 outfit and turning into something cool is, again, y'all creativity is just shown, because I just would have not thought to do that, and that's just kind of tough how you did that. Then we got Dragunov as the Joker, we got Jack 8 in the Hulk Buster armor, and then Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins. Okay, looks like we got another Jotaro, and then I'm not sure, is that supposed to be Joseph? I'm gonna assume that's supposed to be Joseph, and then we have the other Jotaro. Yo, Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star, that's pretty dope as well. We have Mr. Wednesday, figured I'd join in. 3 of them are from TikTok user Reina. I'm just gonna say Reina Uoni. We have Nanami Mandara Frieza. The 4th one is my own smooth criminal MJ Dragunov. Oh lord, I haven't seen what that looks like. That's gonna be interesting. But the Frieza one is kind of tough. Yo, Reina as Madara Uchiha is actually kind of cold. Y'all are making me want to play even more characters just from the customs that y'all are making. The guitar on the back to look like his fan is kind of sick. That's, again, I said it a million times before already, but the creativity is just insane. Then we have Nanami, of course, we've seen that a bunch, and then with criminal. It honestly looks more like Jotaro, but I see what you was going for with that, with the MJ. Then we have Leroy as the Raikage. I dig it. Oh, I didn't see this before. It's not really loading for me, but he turned Reina into Raiden Shogun. She's not my favorite, but that's also one of my favorite characters in Genshin as well. I don't play Genshin as much as I used to, but she was definitely one of my most used and one of my favorite characters in the game when I was still playing that on a daily basis. I'm more of a Honkai enjoyer these days. You know, I'm really on Star Rail a lot, but that's just me. It looks like we got Lord Drakon. That looks like Kamen Rider. I don't really know if that's Kamen Rider or is that Power Rangers. One of the two. Same thing, but not really. One's inspired by the other. It is what it is. I ain't really seen Kamen Rider, so I don't really know. We got Lars as Wolverine. We got Deathstroke, which is pretty clean, I ain't gonna lie. And Dio Brando. Oh, wait a minute. That's kind of tough. Ooh, that's hard. Turned Raven into Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's hard. Oh, see, I can appreciate this. I don't remember if I showed this in the last video or not, because it looks like this reply's been here for a while, but Toshiro is one of, if not my favorite character from Bleach. It's between like him, Okiora, and like Grimmjow and Byakuya. I can never really decide who's my favorite between those, but Toshiro's really high on the list. He might be my favorite character in Bleach. We got another Jotaro, and then we also have Dio, it looks like as well. Hope the intro might be kind of cold. That's kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, this nigga made Dr. Eggman. Are you for real? Is you dead ass, bro? That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. I ain't even gonna lie. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna bookmark that because that's funny. Willy Wonka? Is you for real? Where do y'all be coming up with this? I rock with this. Velma from Scooby-Doo, I definitely like that. Also, it's Team Velma over Team Daphne all day, every day. I almost forgot. We have this person by the name of Nate Rivers, right? And they made a thread of a ton of really good customs that they made. First one being Nina dressed up as Anna. Then you got Lee as Cyclops. This one's even crazier than the last one. Jack 8 as Heihachi. We got like Kuma, Smokey the Bear. We got Lars as Trunks. We have Jack 8 as Eva Unit 01. This one is ridiculous. Jack 8 as Doomslayer, another ridiculous one. Steve as Cody. John Wick, which you've seen multiple times. Blade, we've seen that multiple times. Lee as Samus is pretty good. Then he even turned Lee into Violet, who y'all may or may not remember from Tekken 4. Lars, the Super Saiyan God Goku, we've seen that. Leon, we've seen that. Gray Fox, we've seen that. King is Batista. My homie Balvin got one just like that. Ooh, Tekken 3 Hwadong. But yeah, no, it just keeps going. Victor as Stryker. Brian as Cody Rhodes. Victor as Chris Redfield. Raven as A-Train. Like, he's got a lot. Jack 8 as John Cena. Jin as Jin from Cyberbot. And it just goes on for a while. And then like the last one I think I saw, yeah, was Jack as M. Bison, which is kind of insane. I don't know how he got the eyes to look like that, but he did. But yeah, man, it's a lot. Like I said, you guys as a community, you have a ton of really dope ideas and a lot of creativity when it comes to how you customize your characters in this game. But I think that's going to do it for today's part. But with that being said, like I said, if y'all want to see a part 3, you let me know in the comment section down below. And in fact, we might have to get like a hashtag or something going for this as well, so that I can see as many as possible and so that I don't miss them, because there's so many of you guys making really dope ones and I want to see as many of them as I can. So actually, if you made it this far in the video, if you send me a screenshot or tweet me your character, hashtag it with hashtag Tekken 8, CC. I'm gonna put that on screen. Hashtag Tekken 8 CC. And when I go through that hashtag, I'm gonna be able to see all the ones that you guys send me if y'all want to make this a part 3. I might even jump in at the beginning of the video to throw that in there so that people earlier can see that for everybody who didn't make it this far into the video. But with that being said, I want to thank y'all for all the love and support, not only on just this video and the last video that we did covering characters, but just on the Tekken content in general and just my channel in general. Hopefully y'all been enjoying, and if you did, hit this video with a like, subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all those content when I bring you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all today. And remember, nothing can happen until you swing the bat. Later.